Hello, my fellow minions. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included, a fun little game that I've actually played quite a bit in the past. I actually purged all my saves recently because I just don't remember actually playing them, so I thought I would just start over from scratch and see what we can do here. They've actually gone through and upgraded a lot since I've last played it, so a lot of the stuff might actually be pretty new to me. May not even know how to actually use it. And it looks like there is another update soon, but it's 4 weeks away, obviously. But uh, let's just dig in and see what we have. So I'm going to start a survival game here, because this is what I normally do. And just put it on standard, because I don't like bothering with all the custom stuff. So let's see what we end up with here. Alright, so it looks like these are our duplicates that we're going to start with here. There's normally music here, but I guess it's just not doing it, so that's fine. Uh, whoa, what is this? Okay, so let's look at this first one here. We got Gossman here. He's got 5 digging. That's pretty good. He's a narcoleptic though. That's pretty crappy with a digger, because he can end up in some really bad places and end up suffocating. So we don't really want that. I might re-roll him, but let's see what else we got here. +5 athletics. He likes to dig, and being fast, he could eventually be a tidy person or something like that with an athletics that high, as well as 5 creativity, which helps. Um, he's biohazardous, which means he'll get sick easily. Yeah, so he'll get sick pretty easily, which isn't actually that good considering diggers sometimes have to go to algae and stuff or the slime. So probably let's just shuffle this one and see what we end up with because we need none of the this one she actually likes to research, doesn't like to cook and would mind tidying. So she'd actually be pretty good to keep over here. And I don't know why she has +2 to cooking and then can't cook. It's freaking ridiculous. But at least with the +2 learning and the love of research, she'll be a good researcher to start out with. See, he likes farming. He has a bottomless stomach. That's not too bad, and he is germ resistant, which will allow me to actually do some better things with him. So I think I'll actually keep him, and we'll eventually farm with him later. But we're going to shuffle you. Ooh, you have no interests. I don't like that. Shuffle. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't know about interests, like you've never actually played uh, Oxygen Not Included before, the interests make them, like it says right here, they make them master the like for instance, he likes to operate. They'll learn their level up in operate faster than if they didn't enjoy it. That's why if you have a researcher and they like to research, they'll level up quicker than anybody else. He likes art, and he's got a good creativity. But you're not... I don't need art. I need a digger. Uh, no. Yokel means they can't do research, and he likes to build. I can deal with that, because he's got +3 digging, which is good, and he's also got +3 construction, which means that he'll be able to build pretty quickly, and he'll be able to dig really fast. So that's really useful starting up. So I think I'm actually going to keep that one. And I don't normally mess with the names because it gets too tedious half the time. But I always do like to change the name here. So let's see what we can come up with. Uh, let's see. Are you gonna... What about... That works. The last cavity. I I think that'll be fine. Or maybe... No, 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 no. Let's randomize for a bit. Let's do this. We'll call them the mouth breathers. No, none of them actually have the mouth breathing thing. So let's see it. No. I think, yeah, let's just go with the last cavity. That actually sounded pretty good, and I think that'll be a fine name for our little little hole in the ground. All right, let's embark. And hope the sound comes back. Oh, it did. It did. We got a crew of 3 duplicants, but the situation is not as expected. I've never actually read this before. Resources are scarce and our pod is embedded miles beneath the planet's surface. I must help my duplicate survive before I investigate what went wrong. So, I don't know if there's actually a story to this, because I've never actually discovered one. But, at least, ooh, we have lots of water. I could actually pull the water all into one area, but I normally don't want to do that until I have a bed for hypothermia. And I gotta be careful I don't release this carbon dioxide up here. Even though there is a lot of metal up here, I can't deal with it until I research farming and get an algae collector. So let's start off by getting some water. So we'll have them dig this way. Yeah. And then we can unpause. We'll do it at double speed. Probably go to triple here in a second. Let's not dig underneath them, because I feel like they'll kill themselves. Well, here's to hoping they don't actually kill themselves by falling in the water or anything. They've done it before. They've dug out things right underneath themselves or another person and literally fell into the ground. I think if we dig out to... Ooh, we're gonna have to dig out farther. So, let's dig out all the way to here. And if you're wondering why I dig 4 high, it's the highest that they can actually dig. Without having to need help going up. So it's a good height to make rooms because you can fit a lot of stuff into a 4 high room. You can make them bigger if you want, but yeah, you're not very good at digging at all, Marie. Oh my god. She's like super slow. But if we do this, we can make some outhouses over here, and they'll be walled off away from this slime. Now slime, it contains a lot of germs, as you can clearly tell, and it makes more continuously. You don't want to touch it, because it drops a thing that spreads germs around, and that's never good. Alright, so we got that. We gotta get down here. So I'm thinking if I deconstruct right here, and we build a ladder down, and we deconstruct right here and here. Probably build the ladder all the way down into it, which would probably be good. Then we can put a pitcher pump right here, and that'll actually start getting us some water that we need. But we gotta deconstruct this, and then build a ladder on the other side. Because it's not what I normally like doing, but with how it spawned, it at least works for now for getting some water to our people. They can still climb over because there's still that right there. And once they get the ladder put in, it'll be fine. I technically don't need the ladder, it just looks better with the ladder, I feel. Alright, so we got some storage bins. Let's put those down. Let's put like 3 of them down. And then let's build another layer up. Let's go like that. We can also start walling this in and making it a room. Rooms are actually really useful because they do different things. For instance, a washroom, or in this case a latrine, will actually give them +1 morale, which will be created right here once they actually finish this doorway. Which is really useful because if later on you try to give them jobs, which we'll do as soon as we can actually research the job board, and the jobs require them to have a certain level of morale in order to actually be able to effectively do them. So if you don't have morale, they're going to end up getting super stressed out and everything else. You poor souls, you need beds. So we can probably, because there's oxygen up there too, we could probably keep building up. And then, so you go up 4. So we have the room there. I don't really want to be deleting the oxygen, but if I get everything set up, I'll be making my own oxygen, which will be fine. So we can clear that out and then dig out this, because the algae is really useful, and we can cancel that one, so that way the oxygen stays there for now. And we can't really build anything here until they clear those plants out. So we'll have to wait on them to do that. And we can put all. That way I can store things. But in order to actually store it, I'm going to have to actually sweep it up. So we go into here. And I like, this is new, like how they organized all this. And they even have a disinfect that wasn't there before. So, it's actually pretty neat. I don't even remember extract content, pipe contents. I don't even remember that being there, so there are some new things that have been added since I played last. Possibly even some new buildings and such. We need to get power set up. So we gotta wait for them to clear those plants out, and then I can place out some manual generators. I normally like to go with about 2, that way 2 people can work on it together and it charges up real quick. And then I also build 2 batteries, because at the start 2 batteries last for a little bit. So we can build these, put some wires between them there, but now we need more, we need more metal, but there's plenty up here and plenty here, so, and it's the only tasks they've really got, so I can actually cause them to there, and we can cause them to dig this out here, and that should give me enough metal. We could probably cancel all this out for now. And we could probably speed it up to 3 times too. Oh, that's not good. If they keep getting hypothermic in the water, I'm gonna have to build a medbed soon, and that's not a big issue. I could actually just put a medbed right. Put one like. Where do I want to put it? I can put it here for now. I think I'll move it later whenever I want to make the room. Yeah, it's just. I'm in front of the bathrooms. they could just get sick in the bathrooms or whatever. Oh no, I left a lice. Ah, whatever. It'll be fine. It's diseased. Alright, so now we're gonna add 2 batteries, or a battery. I get a second one set up. They'll probably end up charging up that 1 battery, which is no problem, but still. I know they require a food source, but we need more metal. I can build this, but first, I think I need to get the research station built. I need to get a food station built, and I need to get a second battery built. Why are you eating underwater? The fuck, Murray? Are you retarded? Jesus Christ. No, yeah, you, of course. Why are you sleeping under... You... Just... d- I... Why? You're literally sleeping underwater. Yeah, you... No, yeah, you go get air, then try to go back to sleep. That's the intelligent thing. Good job, Marie. Just good... Yeah, of course you're sick. Yeah, of course. Oh my god. I've... Alright, I need beds, so yeah, let's do that. Jesus. Okay, let's go. Where did they put it? Furniture? Yeah. So we can build them 3 beds. Can also dig this all out too. Let's move these all to priority 6 over here. That way they know that they have to go dig. Let's have them sweep all that up. Alright, they'll have beds now. That's something. They're gonna get sick as shit. It's okay though. I've got the med bed. And I know it's outside of med bay, but I'd have to actually make one. I don't have the resources to, but I can do that in a bit. But they will be able to go here and rest and heal up their sicknesses. Let's check germs and make sure the food poisoning hasn't gotten out. Nope, it's all over here, which is good. That's really good. These will stay here in the slime, which is fine. Well, we got a new duplicant. Well, let's see. Let's check on our duplicates and see what we've got so far as what they like to do and such. So, bio. Tidy and research on 1. Then we got a farmer. Come here. Let me click on you. No, I missed. Okay. And builder. So, anything except for that would be fine. There's a digger. He likes to... He's germ resistant and he has simple taste, but he's flatulent. Now, flatulence a little weird. It makes them they fart occasionally, which upsets the duplicants around them and can stress them out, as well as it can cause some other issues. It releases a lot of polluted oxygen, and I don't want that right now. That'd be a huge issue. This guy likes to supply and tidy, and he likes to cook. I don't have a cook yet. However, he doesn't even have any points in cook, but he's a quick learner, meaning his learning is high, so he will learn faster. Plus, it's 30% skill leveling. So, I think what I'll do is I'll take this one. Even though he doesn't have anything in cooking, it will level fast, and it'll level pretty fast because of his learning. And he's pretty fast at moving around, so when he's doing other things, he'll still be pretty useful. So, I'll take him because he'll be pretty useful once I actually build a food thing. Oh no, there's dirt here. Now I gotta add furniture. Gotta add another cot. Please, why? Why are you eating underwater? I don't understand this. This is no. This is bad. Bad, Gene. Bad. Don't do that. Well, 2 of you have beds, and nobody's sleeping underwater tonight. I I think we can consider that a victory. I guess. We'll have to... Okay, let me see. Oh, I have enough resources now, so build that. Let us build food. We need food before research. And we can actually afford the research station, too. Just gotta power everything. Alright, so... There we go. Let's put these as a priority 7 here. Let's go check my priorities, make sure that's correct. Okay. Yeah, they dug all that out, so that's good. I need to get oxygen set up, so yeah, let's do that. Run a wire to it. Bam. And that should be enough. Let's do... Oh. Let's research farming so I can start getting rid of CO2. So I can put like a CO2 thing like right here or something to catch it. Because as you can see, it's already building up in here. And I think if I don't take care of it, it ends up becoming a huge problem later. And there's no problem with it pulling in here. I have no problems with it collecting there. So I'm trying to... So we can actually just put it right here so that if any does build up and start to escape, it'll suck it up in the algae collector. As well as polluted oxygen will also end up down there and collecting because it's a lower area. So now I gotta have them make mush bars. Let's do that forever. Let's go to our priorities here. And who was it? Who liked cooking? Was it you? You liked cooking? You did... Hold on. You? No. Who? Which one? Was it you? You liked research. Tidy and research. So I'm gonna go to priorities. And you're going in there, and then everybody else is there. That way you'll be the one doing the research. Frankie's better at it. He's got 3 in it. Which I think Frankie's the one who... Yeah, Frankie's the one who liked to cook. So I'm going to send Frankie over to do the cooking. Let's see. Yeah, he likes cooking. So we'll have him do the cooking. I got to give them something to do, though. They ain't got nothing to do. So let's dig out this way. Build in a sort of... And build a path along here. And I think what I'll do is... At the end here, we'll actually build a ladder that goes up. That way I have a ladder here and one over here. Yeah, that'll be good. Then I can build this across. And we'll just unpause because now they got something to do. And then we'll build that. I have to seal that in, so I think what we'll do is once we dig up some stuff, we'll mess with that. But I think let's add a pneumatic lock here, and one over here. And once I get the materials, I will... Yeah, they're just fueling those, which is good. So what I'll do is, as soon as the research station finishes doing its thing, I think I will make a... I'll make an algae collector right here so I can get some oxygen down there, as well as take care of any CO2 buildup that escapes here from here. I don't think it'll be that big of a problem, but it will pull here. It's gonna be really bad over here. I can easily put an algae collector, and I'll have to run that down there. So let's see here. What are you guys all doing over here? Alright, so these need to be priority 7. That way we have somebody always on it. These need to be high priorities because they have to clean them and they have to make sure that they stay unclogged. I've been having... God, why? Why are you down here? I don't get it. I don't get why you decide that this is a good area to always spend your time in. It like makes no sense. Why? Like everyone's just like, I'm gonna eat down there, which is you know, it's not too big of an issue, but if they get too much cold, they'll get hypothermia, which then they'll be over here. And they're sneezing already. Oh. Do I have to? So, I mean, they'll be fine. Yeah, you have hypothermia. You're sick. So, Jean, go over here. Jean! You're kidding me, Jean. She's gonna spread that shit around. It's freaking ridiculous. I think it'll be fine though. I think she'll be fine to just. If I move you to here, can you actually? Jean, go to the. Go here. Get in the bed. Do you not get in the bed? Is that just not something you want to do, I guess? But fine. Maybe if she sleeps in it overnight or whatever, it'd be fine. Alright, we got the research done there. That's good. We could get power regulation. That will give us our jumbo battery, which is good, but we don't really need that. We need this. We need a mess table, as well as we need the electric grill. But the mess table, definitely, because they're eating freaking in the water, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But insufficient oxygen generation. Well, let's build an algae collector right there. Algae, yay! That's just telling me that I've got the algae terrarium. I can also make a compost, which I might need to actually do, but I don't want the compost anywhere near my water supply. So I will probably put it somewhere like down here. So let's... Ooh, I got the tile. I already built those tiles. So let's do this. Let's do that. And we can dig all this out. And yep, that'll be good. Once we dig over to here. Let's make sure we sweep everything up. That's not... Should take care of some things. Especially down here. I want to get rid of those out of the water so they don't have a reason to go back down there. Let's see. So they're sleeping, they're fine. Overall, their stress is 0%, which is good. They're at 96 immune system, and it's mainly Nikolai, which I think is the one that got the hypothermia. But they'll be fine. I got it making food, so I have enough food here, so that's good. Mostly mush bars, it looks like, as well as the nutrient bars I've got collected up that it gives you at the start. So I am making more food, that's good. And I wish, let's go in here, and the guy I need making food, Frankie, he's the only one I want making food right now. So you aren't Frankie, so you go over here. Just go do things. Alright, taking him a bit to actually do anything. It's moving slow. I think I need to, once this research actually completes, now it's going to take a while, mainly because her research is so low, but it will level up. Like, her research level will go up more and more as she keeps doing it. as well as his cooking will also go up as well. Let's see. So I got the compost. I was just saying I've got resources, so I can make a planter box. I could, but I don't know where. I could put them over here, or I could put them down here with the terrarium. That might be actually what I do. I might actually build this into where my farm over here, because it's right there, and I could also make like could do something with this water down here. If I needed to, if I needed the water, but this water would be fine. But I don't really want to build it yet, mainly because there's still all these plants, and I want to build the floor on it, and I'm having some major issues right now with them just doing things. At least they're keeping their toilets unclogged, and they're actually keeping up on their germs. Now, these little bubbles that are coming out of here mean that it's making polluted oxygen, which is coming from this little thing here, which isn't a problem. I could actually make a dump for that. I think I'm gonna put it over here, but I gotta get a way down there. So I think it's gonna be like a screwbally way down. Ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Mainly because I kind of screwed myself over by creating it like that. But let's see what I can do. Let's see. You got 5 learning. You like art. Oh no, you can't build. Twinkle toes. It's just not very good. You're a narcoleptic and a loud sleeper. That's like horrible. And you're a mouth breather, and there's nothing wrong with a mouth breather, especially because you can just build more oxygen and it'll be fine. But none of you are actually any good. You're good at cooking, but you like art, yet you have nothing there to contribute. Now, you're good. You operate, build, and dig, and I mean, you just don't have anything in digging, or building, or operating. So, it no. None of you. I needed a new good duplicate, and you're all crap. All right, I'm rejecting. I'm rejecting all. I rarely do it. I normally accept every duplicate, but no, I can't. I can't accept crap like that. I want this. I want. There's a lot. There's a huge vacuum though, and as soon as I open it, it'll suck all my oxygen that I've got set up out. So I need to figure out a way. I think what I'll do is I will dig. Well, I need more resources, but if I come down here and I dig like this, and then I'll get some sandstone. I can build like that, and I could also build that. Or I could build a ladder. And I can build like that. That'll give me another room down as well. There. So I think that'll work. I think that'll work if I do like this, because that'll keep them out of there. Now, are you almost done here? Jesus. You got 2 more left. What is your research at? Have you actually even leveled it up at all? Learning 2. It's at 2 now. I think it was at 2. I think it started at 2, so I don't think it's actually that much of a growth there. Alright, so now we gotta do a new research. And I really need the job board, because that'll help give them roles and they'll be more prone to doing it, and it makes them a little bit better at it. So we can research that over anything else right now. But we do need the electric grill, and I think I'll put it right here. I'll build another layer up here for some other things, but let's go in food, an electric grill. Bop. So, a good thing that I found that you can actually do at the start here, I don't need an egg cracker. I do need these mess tables, so I think what I'll do is I'll go one. I can only make one. I need more minerals. So I'll make 4 here, and I'll turn it into let's see here, a mess hall. So you need a mess table and no industrial machinery, minimum size 12 tiles, and it gives them 3 morale. So all it needs is the mess table. So I can make 4 mess tables, and I could make a great hall eventually. Requires mess table and a decor item, and it has to be at least 20 decor, and a recreational building. But I don't really have any recreational buildings except for the water cooler. Well, I'll get that once I finish this research, but I don't really care too much about doing that right now. So what I'll do is I'll try to get... Oh, it takes metal to make those? Oh. Well, it's a good thing there's a lot of metal down here. So I'll dig that up pretty good, and I think we'll be good there. At least, I mean, they aren't eating underwater anymore, so I mean, that's at least an improvement. But these mess tables will guarantee they don't, because they'll eat at the mess tables and whenever they take their breaks and such. And I will say our immune systems went back up since they stopped sleeping and eating underwater. That seemed to have helped a lot. But our stress is kind of going up and down occasionally, depending. And it'll get pretty bad once I build the job board. Their stress will start going up, but by making the job board, it'll make them learn faster and all sorts of different things. It's just easier with the job board because you can assign them to be diggers, constructors, cookers, and things like that. It'd be nice if I can get another cook. That'd be really good, because then I could have a cook on this making mush bars, and then I could have one over here making mush fries, and then they just keep going back and forth like that. I'd probably have the faster one on the mush bars, because they actually do enjoy eating mush bars just a bit. Let's mop up these. We don't need to be walking through any of that. There, he mopped all that up, and they can use the mopped up water because it's not going to be any issues. Can actually cancel that, and now we can actually put the algae terrarium here instead, because there's a lot of carbon dioxide buildup right here. So let's rush that to a 7 there. Alright, our research done there. Got the job board. We'll make that as soon as I get out of here. We gotta figure out what we want next. We kind of need advanced research before we can actually research anything beyond the 2nd tier. But we also need something to help with. We need this. We need to start getting some decor so we can get their morale up. And apparently, they moved the blank canvas over here instead of having it over here. And there's the textile loom. and that's where we make clothing items. And I don't think the canvas has been moved to require the textile loom yet. Because I haven't ever bothered with that. I also haven't bothered with the ranching at all in here. And I know there's a whole thing about ranching and getting the critters and the eggs. And I haven't ever fully messed with it. I might. Because there's some really cool things you can do with the animals. So we'll do advanced research for now, get that going, and once that's done, we'll build the bigger research station and we'll be good. But for now, we need a job board, but it takes 400 metal, which means we're gonna have to dig all that out. So let's do this. Let's build a platform there for them to stand on. I don't have enough resources, and it kind of sucks. They're just maintaining themselves, which is good. They're maintaining their colony, and somebody needs to deal with. Let's push these to 6s. Make sure that they get taken care of when they need to be taken care of. So now they're eating just muck roots and stuff off the ground, which is fine. But they don't like the taste of them, and it actually stresses them out and such. Just fine. Just fine. Because they don't have any jobs or anything, and their stress goes down when they rest in a bed, and there's a lot of ways to reduce stress, and increasing their morale helps a lot. If they finish this freaking... Why is that an unreachable dig? How is this unreachable? Can you dig this? Yeah? If I put a door here, can you... How come when a door is placed there, you can't reach it, but you can reach it when it's just a dig? That makes like no sense. So I think if we do priority 7 on this door, and then we make another door, priority 7, and we do that, let's make a priority 9. That way they get them done. They're all going to the bathroom. It sucks as they're trying to all go to the bathroom at the same time. It's dumb. So there's one door. This will actually make them a little happier once they have this room completed. Yeah, there it is. So now that's plus 1 morale, which is good. That'll help reduce this stress down a little bit. And I can actually probably add some... I think I saw something in here. What was it? Furniture. Refinement. No. Let's see. Where's the paintings and stuff? I forget. Oh, and furniture, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't really have anything that I can place yet. Hopefully the artistic expression does that. Let's see. Got the jobs board. We've completed that. But I can't build it until I get more resources. But in order to get more resources, they gotta dig. And I don't... Nobody's wanting to freaking dig. So let's find some... Who's our best digger? Where's digging? Dig. Gene? Gene, you're our best digger? Okay. You like dig, you go dig. You dig, Gene. You get it, girl. Look at all this mess. Look at these mush bars just on the floor, plopping themselves out. Jesus, this is so gross. It just looks like it's shitting out little tiny green nastiness. I mean, to make a mush bar, it's just dirt. Yeah, it's literally just dirt. They just eat edible dirt. Oh, we got a new duplicate. Let's see what we got. Alright, so you got an anemic, which is fine. He's just gonna be slow. He's gonna be very slow. It's farm and research. No. You're not good at either of those. You got a digger, actually. He likes digging, and he's got +3 digging. He can also be, he's a loud sleeper. I'll have to build a special place for him to sleep and assign it to him. This one also likes digging. He also likes supply, and he likes build, but he's a slow learner, which means he'll learn at a 30% minus. He's an early bird, so in the morning he gets +2 to all skills, and simple taste means he can eat. You're actually not half bad. You're not gonna level very fast, obviously, but having all these, liking this counteracts this. So you could actually be a decent miner. And so could you. But being an early bird means that in the morning you'll be really good at digging. So, and if food gives you more. I mean, you'll be good as a caretaker, like a like a doctor. You'd be a great doctor. But I don't like loud sleepers, so I would rather take the slow learner. I don't normally like it, but he'll be fine. You did it. And you come out and go to sleep. Nice. See, if I cancel that, can I make... Cannot. Alright. Let's instead... Let's just make him a bed. Let's make the new guy a bed. Put it as priority 9 so he don't have to sleep on the floor again. There you go. She's finally digging. That's good. And we got an algae terrarium sucking up the carbon dioxide. Why are they all digging all of a sudden? Like, this is the first time I've seen them actually do it. Alright, so let's do that. Three, 4. There we go. And if we dig all this out, that'll be good. And yeah, I think that'll be great. Alright, I think I'm probably gonna... So, I'm probably just gonna end this little video here. I'll probably play a lot more of this and probably post a lot more of the oxygen not included as I go through with my little guys in the last cavity. Just keep a lookout for more, and as well as my Pathfinder stuff that I'm doing if you enjoy that too. Alright, thanks for watching, my fellow minions, and you have a great one. Bye-bye.